A regular segment of
Ag
and Weather Together. And today we've added a third dimension. Dr. Simon Atkins is with us so we can talk a little about, well, agriculture, weather, and the impacts that the weather has been having on agriculture across the country. Anything from scorching heat down through Texas to flooding through the Mississippi Valley to what we've been going through with flooding is going to affect what's going to be happening with that business as well.
Right, absolutely, Adam. Many people may say Mother Nature is very angry right now, and we've talked a lot about breathing in, breathing out on previous segments. The scientific approach is that we have a very active jet stream and an awakening solar cycle, and together, when those two things happen, we get a lot of storms. And remember, 70% of agriculture is based on weather. So we've got a lot of flooding, wildfires, heat, everything is very tumultuous.
It doesn't seem like there's one part of the country that seems to be fairly stable with what we would normally expect for this time of the year.
Right, absolutely. I mean, look at our deviations from normal, even in Montana. 15, 25 degrees below normal. We've seen precipitation 200, 400% above normal. And my fear coming up over the next, say, 6 weeks is even a doubling or a tripling on the streams. In other words, the streams and the rivers are going to rise even more because we've got our first sort of mini heat wave in the 70s and 80s coming up in the next couple of weeks, and that's going to basically, melt all the snowpack.
So we've already coming off the heels of a long and tough winter and spring, so to speak.
Yes.
For our producers out there wondering, what's this summer going to look like? What's the summertime model showing?
Well, we've had a lot of cool air pooling in upper parts of the atmosphere, and that's a danger for severe weather. Once those southwest winds kick in and we start getting much warmer temperatures above normal, remember 70s and 80s in a couple of weeks is going to be 15, 20 degrees above normal, then we're going to get the hail. And the hail on top of flooded fields, you can imagine those little corn plantings. It's not going to be fun.
No, it's not. It'd be a good reminder to get your crop insurance.
This might be one of those years for that. Yes. You can stick around. We'll visit a little bit more.
I'd love to. Thank you.
We'll talk more about weather across the nation and the long-term forecast. But in 60 seconds, we'll talk about the weather for the next couple